So the upcoming video you're about ready to watch is our hike out in Yellowstone National Park. It's actually one of our always highly anticipated hikes. It's Slough Creek, and much like all the other hikes that are out west, it's hard to beat the landscape, the backdrops. It's pretty panoramic. What makes it, for us anyways, this hike here is always the attraction of fishing one of the best cutthroat trout streams in the United States, and that's Slough Creek. However, you're going to watch this video and you aren't really going to see a trout caught on this stream, at least in this hike. We've done this hike now for the past 6, 7, 8 years, and every time we've been out there, it's been pretty fast and furious. Been some great fishing, but as with hunting, fishing is much the same. You don't go out there and they just don't hook themselves. You got to have the right conditions. You got to be there at the right time. We ran into a group of guys that were backcountry camping right when we got there, and they told us we missed it and that they had been fishing most of the morning and it was just dead. They weren't biting on anything. You wouldn't even see anything hitting the surface. They weren't rising. They weren't hitting any droppers. They weren't hitting any streamers. So we still wanted to give it a whirl. And if you venture over to Crit Fishing on YouTube, you'll see that they fished a different section than what myself and Michael did. And they too were experiencing some of the frustrations that we were as we were hitting some of these beautiful looking holes and we were coming away empty-handed. I ended up catching a nice trout. I think that was the only one I caught all day. It was a dandy, a nice cutthroat, but that was the only action that we had. I mean, we'd see some small ones maybe coming up to hit, just to kind of take a swipe at it. The hike itself is beautiful. It's a really good one for anybody that's new to Yellowstone. Anybody can get out there and give it a whirl to fish. Beginners, guys have been doing it for years, to get out there. If you want to get away from the crowd, I'd get out by the second meadow, and if you really want to get out and be adventurous, get out to that third meadow of Slough Creek. Some of the best fishing out there is in that third meadow. Hopefully this year we bring you a really cool video. We're going to be hopefully backcountry camping out there this year. We did get the early access lotto, and that's what we're kind of anticipating here in the next week here, that we're going to be able to book a backcountry campsite. And we'll be a couple days out there doing some hiking, fishing, and just relaxing. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If anybody is interested in any kind of advice or some tips while they're out there in the Yellowstone Glacier area, we've done that several years now, and been pretty good at finding different trails and where to go and what some of the maybe what to expect. Drop us a comment, or there's our email address that's on the YouTube channel as well. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. And don't forget to hit the like button, and be sure to hit that subscribe button to get any future content that we have coming out. Guys, group of campers here that we're trying not to impede on. However, they did just tell us that it was pretty slow today. This is where you probably want to use a streamer, or some kind of The water is cold. Very shortly, I'm probably going to go to a chubby. I'm just going to try this right now. However, water's deeper than it was a few years ago. Fishing was good today. Wasn't great. That's okay. Caught a nice cutthroat. Probably my biggest one of my career. Michael got to help me with land it. So some pretty good memories. And let me tell you this. I mean, there's some great trails in Yellowstone, but Slough Creek's one of my favorites, just because of the things that you can do out here and see. A little bit of everything.